Hey guys, I'm here and doing a. What is that? Did you?
What's what?
Can you hear? Oh,
Oh.
the start of this video has like really weird noises.
Oh, I would have been fiddling with the
It's like
OBS.
it's starting to get damage.
That was Civ HD.
Oh, so you had a step on the background. Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway, sorry. So Silver IV-ish Thresh plays. So I'll just do a quick analysis of this, doing a run through, and yeah, I'll just be sort of picking it apart as I see it, and yeah, feel free to ask any questions. Alright, so I didn't actually pay attention to the matchups during that load screen because I was too confused as to what Civ HD said. Do you push tab quite often, or?
Sometimes.
Okay,
I'll figure it.
see.
Yeah.
I'm actually gonna backpedal and see what this matchup is. Like it is. Oh, ignore Civ, guys. Okay, so you're up against Leeson, Twitch. Okay, so Leo in a Twitch lane, and you guys Vayne Thresh. Alright. So they don't have. Neither of you have that much pushing power, but you've got ranged advantage. So I'd be. Okay, shut up, Civ. Yeah. So at the start of this, you have a Pantheon. I wouldn't leash him that hard because a level 2 advantage like
30 seconds until minions spawn.
is quite big for a Vayne Thresh versus that combo. Twitch
Yeah.
only have a lot of kill potential if they hit 2 before you. So the focus should be getting to lane, trying to proc that first Targon relic shield stack of yours so that it goes on cooldown so you can get the cannon creep coming up, and yeah. One other thing, knowing that, I would have started Flay first, probably.
Okay.
Helps with your leash, because it'll obviously hit the thing harder, so you won't have to do as many shots. It'll, you know, give that bonus 30-40 damage. Also, you just shouldn't level anything until you're about to leash in general. If they're invading and stuff, having a lantern to help someone out is like far more beneficial. And yeah, if you get to like 140, nothing's happening, just upgrade Flay for the leash, and also to help push the lane in this situation.
Sweet.
Also, okay, so this ward here,
Yeah.
you could have laid that at, you know, 50 seconds in, and it would have done the exact same job as what you did. Stop that cheese in the invade, right?
Yeah.
And then it would have been back up at, you know, 50 seconds from now. So you get to laning phase, you push that first wave, and around the time that they would hit level 2, you'll have that ward back up. But now, seeing as you laid it kind of late, you won't have it up till 3 minutes 40. At that stage, if their jungler has started blue, he can hit bot at like 3 minutes. So you won't actually have that ward back up.
Sweet.
So laying there around the 50-second mark does the same job, and you get it back off cooldown like a minute quicker.
Sweet as.
Alright, are you gonna miss the first creep XP? No, you should be okay. Alright, so you should get to lane and start hitting this melee minion here.
Yeah.
You take that stack so that it goes on cooldown. If you don't take the first sort of load of stacks, it's I'll turn this down a little bit, it's kinda loud. Yeah, you won't actually get the cannon minion.
Sweet.
So yeah, you can just stay at range if you had that ward up around now, or even your 3-minute ward. You could have laid that down. Like, you're getting bullied out by a melee champion here, so that really shouldn't be happening. Also, maybe ping that you're gonna take the minion. Like, yeah, you're like yeah, I can see you like hovering your mouse and stuff over it because you want to go for it. But just communicate that you do have a Targon's. Like, just ping like on my way, ping over the minion that you want. Like, just communication wise, yeah, it's not your fault that you're not getting it, but if you do want it, you should just be communicating that.
Sweet.
Nice work. So you went for the nice level 2, or geez, so yeah, Vayne screwed that up for you, but good work on advancing for the level 2.
Sweet.
Your mouse was down here, that minion was dying, like until you get one of those off. I guess you have 2 stacks for this, but you you know, if you proc both your stacks on like the first wave, you can actually have them back like one back up for this. So you've wasted effectively like a 20 gold minion, and it's not that much, but like, you know, every bit of gold really does help. I see you trying to ping that one.
Yeah.
Okay, so she's just used her E. They're low health. Get that and start moving up. You should be moving up to like here. If you go up this way, I'll bring this up for a sec. All right. So when you were here, you had two options. You can move down here, and they move straight out the bush. But the shortest way to go, straight out this way. That's gonna push Twitch. He's most likely gonna have to run down in a way, because if he runs that like over here, you've got a nice hook line, right? Also, you can keep coming down and collapse on Leona. She's gonna be next to the wall. Vayne is also coming up this way. You have two options. You can flay and then like hook into, you know, condemn combo, and she's either gonna have to flash out or she's pretty much dead. So just pathing from there, you've gone back and given them a chance. Also, they had no minions for a hook potential there. So yeah, even though they were in the brush and you couldn't see them, that would have been probably the best option to take.
Sweet.
So that was that was potentially like a kill trade that you could have had then. So okay. So as you ran to lay that ward, Lee Sin was spotted top.
Yeah.
So you could have held on to that.
Okay.
Like inefficient ward, because nothing like, yeah, the mid lane is missing, but I don't think she would have come toward there. All right, nice. Yeah, Vayne probably should have been more onto that, and if I was you, I would have just walked up and rather than taking the whole hook in, which means that you're going to take minion aggro, you could have just moved up to here and pulled the flay back for the extra damage and get the order. Because as soon as you go over that little like hump, just around there, you're on the other side. You're gonna have to run back around. And you're gonna draw minion aggro and Twitch aggro. If you stay out of Twitch's like zone potential, which would have been, he couldn't have hit you on this side here, and you would have got free trades there. So yeah, just respect that his zone potential is like only as far as his auto attack range. And obviously they re-engage on you there, and it turns into a... Ooh. Alright.
Yeah, that was a bad flash.
No. I'll just run through it again, so like...
Yeah.
So you can see what I was saying. Yeah, so you hooked here, and then you walked back, as I was saying before. Gone in. If you're going hard on this, exhaust the Twitch. Like, exhaust the Twitch now, just to make sure that he wasn't going to do anything. I mean, you end up getting it anyway, but...
Yeah.
And if you're burning like that, probably the safest option would have been to get the lantern. Like, just to make sure that, like, no sneaky ticks manage to get you. But also, I guess, maxing... What runes are you running on Thresh? Just quickly. Are you running AD?
The one from your video, the 9 AD, I think it is,
You can do the max on E there, but I'd probably just, at the moment, Q max. I think it's just better in general. Yeah, second point in E. Do you actually max out E this game before you...
in Leona games I do max E. Others I do, like, points in each. Kinda, depending on what I need.
I mean, either does work. It can come down to personal preference, but getting a lot of hooks off in a game where, like, you have a Vayne, so you can, like, you know, get more opportunities to pull them closer to walls and stuff is quite good. Also, more pick potential for like Pantheon and Kassadin. You have like a lot of assassins there, so the more amount of CC you can throw out, the better. Because the damage on Flay does go up and damage on your passive on it, but your overall CC doesn't go up. Okay, so first back, that's. Okay, so Vayne's timing her. Vayne does not need to back there.
Yeah.
Like, I'll just point this out. This isn't for you, but it's in general. Like, Vayne's full health still has. Oh, jeez, I didn't see if Vayne flashed, but that was another thing. As a support, if you see Leona and Twitch flash and blow exhaust cooldowns, just do a rough timer, like within 30 seconds. Just a quick thing, you know how long flash flash timer is off the top of your head?
300 seconds.
Yep. So
Yep.
yeah, add 5 minutes to like the rough time. Even if it's 20 seconds after, make it like 4.5 minutes from there. So.
Sweet.
Prep that minion. It's okay. Just prep it. Nice. So. Alright, because you don't have hook and you're both on like even levels, they could probably try and aggress on you there, knowing that you can't really trade back. So if you are going to go for it, you could have just chucked the ward in there and then like held your hook, but still done this exact same zone potential. Dude, ping those cannon minions then if you want it. As I said, it's not your fault, but it's just something you can do. So you've got Vayne that's level 5, and you've got Pantheon in the bush. So yeah, as soon as you saw Pantheon running up behind, you should have been advancing. I mean, Leona goes anyway. Also, you went for the hook on the Twitch. Like Leona has no, we know she has no flash from before. As she's running past, throw the flay back first. Hold on to that hook. She will she'll have to run the fastest way back to her turret, which will be a straight line this way. You can move slowly down. Pull this up. So, wait, I'm gonna backpedal about 5 seconds. Okay, so it's here. She has no flash, so your best point of call is like attack, move your way down over here.
Yeah.
And focus on the Leona. Twitch manages to get out, or you could go directly onto the Twitch, but I mean Pantheon's already used his combo onto Leona here, so keep playing it. Oh jeez. Yeah, so he flashes, and I see what you're going for the thing, but always open with your flay regardless, because you can flay into a hook, and it's pretty much like chain CC, so they can't even like flash out of it properly. Oh, that would have been very, very close. Like, she would have been unlucky by like 2 or 3 health on that.
Yeah.
Ping these Targon stacks. Once again, the threat of the hook is actually worse than Lantern Vein. Okay. Yeah, there wasn't too much you could do there. Like you had the right idea by laying the lantern and like backing out.
Yeah.
But if you had your hook up from before, where you were just threatening to throw it, like Twitch was already backing up, so you've done the zoning that was needed. Oh, sorry, I pulled this down. Yeah, it's like Blitzcrank. Blitzcrank is actually scarier when he's not throwing hooks, and just using the pressure of it.
Yeah.
Sweeper.
Yeah, I completely forgot about that.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so also we knew Lee Sin started red because he hit it up to top before when you laid that like other ward. So at around the 7 minutes 20 mark, he should be back and taking his red. So around 7 minutes 30 is when alarms should go off in your head that if you are overextended, Lee Sin will probably be hitting that way. That's all junglers. All junglers that start red should be back there by like latest 7 minutes 20, 7 minutes 30.
Okay.
So it's the same on like red side. There'll be blue buff. Alright. Never have 2 Targon stacks at one time. Just all like at this stage, focus on that. So yeah, I'm not going to repeat myself too much, but yeah, as soon as you throw that hook, he can come up and get CS. If you still had it on cooldown here, you'd be sitting up here and. It's good that you're communicating bot tri-pinged, but the fact that you had to walk all the way back there to do it was like it relieved pressure and gave him an extra 2 CS. He hit 6 off that.
Okay. Sweet.
Yeah, and you really need to work on your gold efficiency here.
Yeah.
Okay, so you know bot tries pinked and they're pushed into turret. What you could do is you could like sneak up and like get a deeper ward here, and or even go try and clear the tri ward, because he's going to be concerned with the CS. Like there was a pretty big wave. There was cannon and everything, so you could have snuck a ward in and got a few shots off on that pink ward, maybe even taken it. And Twitch really wouldn't have been able to do that much.
Sweet.
Also, he'd be heading up towards his blue because he needs to clear that. He might have already done it by now, but you can assume he'll be top side of the map. So yeah, just definitely make sure you're just holding hooks until they're guaranteed. Like, literally the exact same effect would have happened if you just ran out of the bush. He would have done the exact same movement.
Sweet.
Okay, at least you go. Yeah. So you go and try and clear it now, but the wave wasn't as big and it's not quite under turret. Drop. Oh, so first thing you should have done there. Okay, go. I'll just backpedal. Let's go back to about here. Okay, so you see Twitch go invis, you see Lee Sin come out. Now you wait. Okay, that's fair enough. If you thought that was gonna hit, dropping the flay there was fine.
Yeah.
But when Lee Sin's gonna come in, rather than going for a hook here, your best option would be drop this lantern somewhere safe, not under Lee Sin, like, and not back here. So somewhere that Vayne can get it, and pop your flash to probably try and get as far away as possible if needed.
Sweet.
So like you can do a judgment here. So yeah, you drop the lantern for her rather than throwing the hook. So yeah, you pretty much dropped everything else. You could have probably boxed back here after the Leona thing missed to hold up the Twitch and Leona. They would have flashed in anyway, but lantern and flash out to save your AD carry. So they had no more follow up. Like Leona's gap close is gone, Lee's gap close is gone, and yeah, they wouldn't have been able to catch you. So yeah, they're taking dragon now. Safe ward is just like try and drop a ward here to get a rough timer. See how low their health is and stuff, rather than walking in. Okay, so you now have a rough timer, 1640.
Sweet.
Yep, and you note that. Good.
I do eventually.
Okay, so you timed it wrong though.
No, I fixed it.
Okay. Some of the sentences you could shorten, like when you were saying pink bot try, just ping it and then say pink. When it's drag 1744, D 1744, you don't need the full stop, you don't need the rag, everyone knows what D means. Just to save yourself time, because you are spending a lot of time doing this, like idling, when you could be running around the map, warding, doing something.
Sweet.
You already have a ward here and here, so no one could have really snuck into there unless they went through the lane and like done a really awkward thing through there. Oh, at least Pantheon's started a step. Ah, he's gone. Oh, that Leona whiff. Okay. So you see gas coming in, flay, nice. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's alright, like... okay, learn Control E. If you're gonna level that,
Control E?
Control E. And what I was saying about maxing flay is good for laning phase. Once you're out of laning phase, which like around now is looking like it's breaking. Like your dragon's gone down and everyone's starting to roam the map. Flay is good for laning phase because you can actually get the flay passive and like procs off. But now in the game, you will only hit a flay unless you like catch someone out with a hook or you're running up like really close. So the damage of Q is actually probably going to start scaling up better as well as the pick potential of it.
Sweet.
So usually, yeah, if you want to go up in the Leona lane, you get like 2 or 3 points in this. As soon as you see laning phase break, start on your Q.
Okay, sweet.
Okay. Ping mid lane. Okay, someone else has done it. Oh, jeez, all of you are going. Now Garen's gonna get top. Alright. Yeah, that's fine. That was Riven. Not many pings going off. Like, Pantheon didn't, like, he should have been spamming where he was gonna go. Ooh. That's alright, you know what you did there. Okay. The LCS ward. Pink ward here. As long as all these turrets are up, no one will ever check this bush.
Sweet.
Perfect place for your pink ward. Like right about here if you can, like on the tip. That'll give you vision of like on the red. It won't actually give you vision of the red, but it'll get it to like here. It'll give you all of this area. I'll draw a little diagram for you. So if you do your pink ward pretty much like anywhere on that point there, the line of vision will go let's do green. It'll be a little bit bigger than that. Like and that's a huge amount of the jungle. Like you see if he's going to golems, you see if he's like yeah, anytime he's hitting the bot side of the map through his wraith camp and stuff, it'll probably be this way.
Sweet. Also,
warding the entrance of the jungle as you came through. That will give you complete control. Even as Orianna flashed through here, you have your yellow ward, so you could have dropped it there or here. Like the deeper in the jungle you can ward, obviously the better, because you get like so much more information.
Sweet.
Pink ward. Nice hook, but just don't risk it. Walk in, pink ward, and he's got nowhere to go. If you dropped it like here, then yeah.
Okay.
Alright, so soon. Oh no. Oh jeez, what time are we at? Sorry, I accidentally like mashed a button.
That's all good.
Okay. Wait, I haven't seen you die yet, so it's not quite. Sorry about that, man. What the hell? That is totally my bad.
It was just after there, I think.
Okay, so there's a big Pantheon chase. It's like a minute after that. Here's the fight. Sorry guys, that was like me accidentally hitting B, which like ended the video. Alright, so as I was saying, you don't have any vision through there. They're about to collapse. You see them coming through. You can move up and either drop the box or get ready to flay off like all these people that are coming at you. You're staying and hitting the turret. You're leaving all your squishies to like get zoned. Other thing you could do instead of flaying here, you're like the biggest gap close in the game for one of these immobile champs here, like Pantheon or Vayne especially. So if you make a beeline here and then throw a lantern back, it's probably like one of the other good moves. You only have mana for one of them, so you kind of have to make that decision quick. Oh. Alright, messy fight. You guys managed to get out, get the lantern down. Nice work. Like, but as I was saying before, there might have been a chance of you getting out if you tried to make a beeline split in front of him.
Sweet.
Okay. Don't stay around. Get back as fast as you can, because you have no mana and you have like nothing to offer.
Sweet.
Oh, Casson, don't do it. Mobies. Get to Mobies.
Okay.
Sweeper. Good boy. Alright.
Yeah.
Okay, so who's their team? They got like Twitch and stuff. Is the Kindle Gem for the Ancient Golem, or I mean, not Ancient Golem. Face the mountain.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's not that bad a move.
Or is it better to get the Targon's race?
Well, it depends. I'm thinking like if you're roaming the map and not using it, like if it's staying at 2, then it's better to keep it as a relic shield.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you think you're going to be proccing it a lot, I'd just say upgrade the thing.
Sweet.
Yeah, not much point hooking that. Like, you've got a 10-second window where you can't really pressure.
Okay.
Like there was no follow up at all. So you've had these pink wards for quite some time now. Like I think you bought them around the 7 or 8 minute mark, and
yeah,
you haven't dropped one yet. Open up with Flay. Always open up with Flay. Like if you can use the shortest range thing first, which is also going to apply a slow, so therefore it's going to make it easier to hit them because they're going to be walking slower, CC'd, unable to juke it. Yeah, 100%.
So
Flay, auto attack, and then chain into a hook. Lay a pink ward. You got a Twitch running around, even though you've just laid one.
Yeah.
Yeah, Twitch was definitely going to have to run back that way.
Sweet.
As I say, as he gets up there, but you know he's going invisible, you just drop a pink ward. Ooh. Ah, nice move by Vayne. Oh, so you're maxing Lantern second.
I think I just took another point in it for cooldown.
Okay.
Yeah.
In general, it's like maybe 2 points in E, Q max, and then back into W once you hit like level 10. Or even just 1 point in the Flay, because obviously Q and W, as you say, get cooldown reduction.
Yeah.
E does not. So the most utility comes from Q and W. You don't have as much damage, but yeah, you don't really have to worry about damage on Thresh. I do like how you're making calls in chat, but smart pings and stuff you could be doing a lot more.
Yeah.
Oh man, I didn't even note your cooldowns before whether you used exhaust. Alright, nice. Okay, they have a Lee Sin, so yeah, I was about to say either Lantern or get rid of Flay. And just for safety, I would have flayed them away in case Lee Sin if he tried to war jump over the wall or like go for a Q steal.
Yeah.
It would have been nice flash flay. Yeah, it would have been safer just to flay them away because the dragon was the priority there.
Okay, sweet.
Dragon is worth more than far more than a kill. Alright, yeah, if you see Twitch go invisible, you can just hold that hook for him because the owner's not going to do anything. You're also in flay range again, so flay her back, get the auto attack, and then if it looks like your team is going to follow up, you can chain that with a hook, and yeah, I mean they can't do it. That like it could result in a kill. If not, she goes back, you get more map pressure. Okay, so they didn't know the dragon was gone. Stick with your team there because you guys could collapse through that bush, but if you're split, you're the only CC, you might have been, yeah, you probably would have been able to catch them in that tri-brush if you were sort of hanging around up with your team.
Okay, sweet.
And yeah, just remember that EQ combo, you kind of did it there, but... Run up with a lantern. So like, yeah, your team will probably kill this tower for you. But if you had your Mobies kicking in, obviously they'd be stopped by the turret, but you'd be up around here, throw the Lantern back,
Okay.
one of these guys, whether Vayne Condemn, Pantheon Jump, someone would have been able to prepare and like kill him.
Sweet.
Yeah, you probably would have got 3 men because Cass would have been there, Panther would have been there, or Vayne, and yeah, that would have been a kill. You have a sweeper up, may as well sweep that bush because you know they've just come through it, they probably would have warded it. Know that vision before you get back, and then... Yep. You have 800 gold. Not sure on what you're going to buy next, or?
No, I don't think I was.
Okay. Looking at their team, maybe you could have just gone like a locket or something, more cooldown reduction as well as the shield being able to help your, like, I mean, Leona deals a bit of damage, and obviously Orianna's going to shred your team, so.
I feel like I was going into Randuin's this game.
Yeah, I mean, obviously the chain BS could have been back up there, but yeah, I'm not going to be that picky. Thresh is very versatile with his builds. You can go pretty much anything.
Yeah.
Just flay the shit out of those minions. Take all of them. They're going to go to your team anyway. Like you had the 4 stacks up.
Yeah.
Let that fully maxed flay loose. Turret. Nice. Oh. Nice flay there. A flay onto a box, or like a box to zone out Orianna right there. Like, Lee Sin goes too deep. Orianna's the only way that they're going to win this trade, because otherwise you can all turn and there'll be a 3v1. He'll die regardless of how low these two are. So, box so she can't get through. Yeah, maybe all 3 of you would have got out, and there might have been a kill to you guys on the Lee Sin in that situation. Hard to say, but yeah, that could have been a turn up. Oh, Pantheon. Oh, the cleanup is oh, that Riven whiff. Oh my god. Bad luck, Riven. You also had your exhaust up before, which might have helped if you drop that. Okay, so just for that combo there, let's rewind like a little bit. This is like a general Thresh combo. So only way she's gonna get out of this is if she flashes. You know she's got her flash if she starts beelining for the back of the pit, she's probably got her flash. If she doesn't, she'll be trying to like get out this way. Either way, you're going to be able to walk in, whatever way she goes, follow her, flay. Flay into an auto attack and then Q. The way that you combo this, like, that's fine. You could just go auto attack and then flay, because it's like, if she gets, you see what way she's running, you hit the auto attack, you flay back, and then you got like another auto attack. So I guess it's chaining your auto attacks in between your spells. You can't on Thresh. You've got a lot of damage from your souls and stuff. You go like auto E, auto Q, auto like that, and you just all that damage really adds up, especially if you're maxing out your flay. Right, this is going to be an information overload, but yeah, just go back and rewatch this video. Oh, he's ballsy. Oh. Also, work on vision a bit more. I'm not sure how many wards you've actually laid at this stage, but there's only there's four on the map. But I think you've only got 2 down at this stage.
Okay, sweet.
So yeah, you guys doing pretty well. Like, you got 2 mid turrets and stuff. You've got a gold lead. You got the dragons. A mid lane ward in here would be really, really nice as well. And just kind of push it up to their jungle line. As soon as they come out of their jungle, you have a pick comp. You've got Kassadin, Pantheon and stuff. So anytime they overextend, you can have people collapse pretty much instantly.
Sweet.
So knowing that, warding over this little hump so it gets like in behind the blue buff here.
Yeah.
That's one. Yeah, you can do another one here if needed. I'd say actually lay your pink further up on the map because you guys have like a line of safety now. You're stronger than them. Like, you don't have quite as many turrets because you lost the second top one, but I'm assuming you guys are in the lead. And so yeah, you kind of want to suffocate them by putting a line here so that they can't even make it to the river. And then as you guys, like, you will eventually get a lead because you'll make picks on that, and then like push your line up to their buff. Like your vision line up to the buffs, and then you just slowly keep pushing the vision line up and up, and you have your pink wards like at the safety points of them. So like that's the technique of vision. Is like keep pushing it up the map as you get more and more of an advantage, and it like slowly suffocates them so that the fact they can only just come out of their base. And even if you're not getting any objectives as such, you get all of the jungle. Like you get double the jungle, you get all the minions. So you end up getting a bigger and bigger and bigger lead that way.
So
and if they do come into the base, you see whatever they do. So they can't really like fight back. So ward, you're that deep in the jungle? Or...
Yeah.
Interesting ward. You could have snuck one either over the red buff, or like in that, sorry, the little banana brush.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that pink's kind of risky in the fact that if they do get up that far and ward over the wall, they can, like, any ranged auto attacking can kill that.
Ah, okay.
So yeah, like maybe drop it in here.
Sweet.
None of you have swept that bush either, so camping it's probably not the best idea. Good prep for dragon. The fact that you guys knew it was up and stuff. So yeah, like what Ariana's gonna do, start hitting that ward. Okay, first of all, I'd say you guys are all here. Rather than trying to transition over here, like Lee Sin's used his Q and stuff, he's pretty screwed at this stage. Just kill him. You've already thrown your lanes in. Whoever's up here is pretty much gonna get blown up before you can do anything. So yeah, they got blown up. And Lee Sin manages to absolutely wreak havoc on your team. Yeah, just if you trade 1 for 1 there, even though it's like your top laner dying and stuff, it might just be left at that, like a 1 for 1, and then they can't do dragon because your jungler's still up and theirs isn't.
Yeah.
Like, that Lee Sin was ballsy as hell to do that, and he shouldn't have got away with it. Okay, so looking at your build, you're respawning. You are now wasting time in base. You are not buying anything.
Okay.
Yeah, so you got a lot of spare cash. I'd buy another pink ward because you know this one is going to be useless once Dragon dies. Like, you know, having that there for another 6 minutes after Dragon dies is going to be a huge waste of time. So, Chain Vest, pink ward.
Sweet.
Even if this pink ward does stay alive, it's not doing anything once Dragon's gone. Like, yeah, it's fine now, and you can relay it afterwards. Just having it in your inventory for later. So you know these 2 areas are clear, so yeah, you can go for a pick. Oh, I'll stop moving my mouse. Oh, what the hell is that Riven up to? This is messy. Oh man. throw someone on Lantern just to give them a hint, like to get the hell over there. It's either that or you just follow your team at that stage. Like if your team are going to be retards and not take the dragon, then you've got to be retarded as well and help them out. It's better to have five people doing one thing than have like everyone running around in circles.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh nice, Riven survived. They're gonna have item advantage, and also you have Riven top. There's none of them on the map, so if you guys do head bottom, you don't have enough vision to head bottom because they can like sneak through here and collapse.
Okay.
And also like the death timers and stuff will pretty much be ending now. So this is kind of a risky move. So you walk up, you're gonna auto attack him to apply red buff. Okay. Yeah. Walk up. Auto attack, which will stop him going invisible. Like it'll drag it out to 6 seconds.
Okay.
That'll slow him. It'll apply this massive burst of damage, which you've got from maxing E. Flay him, and then just as he's about to go invisible, hook, and it will reveal him. Casson doesn't have as much mana, but if he at that stage he could have walked in, hit that W, and I don't know, maybe got a fair amount of damage off. And yeah, this is what I mean. Like. They can start collapsing. That Garen is big.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, like five of them like come charging through at bottom.
Sweet.
Pantheon's got a nice ward in there. So next objective, you guys don't have a siege comp at all. Like you can't poke them off. You are literally a catch comp, and the way that you know that is you have no long range. Yeah, no long range poke, no long range auto attacks for siege.
Yeah.
The pink ward would have probably been more beneficial. Pink ward and the upgraded sweeper, knowing this, those would have actually been better than completing the Randuins, in my opinion, because the only way you are going to win this game is if you control vision. Like, you can't really just brute force a tower. You're not a dive comp either. Like, you have Pantheon for dive, but none of you are tanky enough to tank towers. Yeah, that... no, never mind.
An enemy has been slain.
Go back and help Pantheon. So yeah, there was like about 4 or 5 seconds there where Pantheon was running, and just map awareness wise, you should just be ready to go back for that lantern.
Yeah, sweet.
Like, it's not really your responsibility to control the pace of the game by, like, you know, obviously saying where everyone should go and stuff, but it can be your responsibility if you want it to be, and, like, that's how you, can carry games really, really hard. Like, I'm gonna credit most of my, climb to, yeah, just, like, controlling vision and, like, pinging where the team should go and stuff. Okay, so once again, she's gonna get screwed up in a second. You are the only way she can get out. So you can drop the Randuins in a lantern,
yeah,
and then like run over here. I'd even consider like almost flashing this wall as soon as she takes the lantern just to get to safety, because this is a bad situation. There's like 3 of them. Drop your exhaust. Like, he is going ham on both of you right now. You drop your exhaust right onto the switch.
Okay.
Also, it's going to drop his armor, and Pantheon will like one-shot him. I mean, you end up doing it anyway, but every second
Not
counts.
soon enough, yeah.
Also, randoms is still up. Like, they've just run straight through your team.
Yeah.
The best part about that item is by far the active.
Sweet.
I mean, the passive's not that bad either, but more CC for you. Okay, now you can get this turret. Yep. The only way you can really get turrets is if you kill them. Man, it's just not your day with teammates that are giving you Targon stacks, eh?
No.
They just
mind
really
you,
don't
it never
want
really
free gold.
happens.
Ooh, little bit of a risky place to recall just in case, like, someone did come after you.
Yeah. Sweet.
Okay, so now you're going for that locket. Alright, yeah, the upgraded sweeper goes pretty well. I guess what I might have done then was, just so that I had this slot for the pink ward, Kindle Gem pink ward maybe, so you've got one, the cooldown reduction for, you know, your Q and stuff.
Yeah.
And two, the pink ward, if you're going for the Baron, then that's gonna help out far more than like a little bit of magic resist. Because you guys should be the ones like diving on them at this stage.
Sweet.
Okay, on the side of the map, ward over the wall because it'll give you vision of them coming in here.
Okay.
And if they're between, like the vision of this, which is like to that brush around here, if they're in between here and the ward that like the vision that this ward would give, you know that they're in this bush, like 100%. So it's not literally like you don't need to actually have vision on them. You just need the information of where they are. Like you know they're in there, so like that ward is kind of irrelevant. Shove it over here and it gives yeah, it shows their movement and it gives you way more time to react. If you're on Baron and they're like hit here, Orianna ult can come in and like cut you off. But if you see her coming back there, you can peel off. Same thing here. Like lay it out here and you've got all of this information of like them walking into this area. It's like just giving you more time. Wouldn't chase quite that far, but yeah. You get kind of just like zone from out of the pit, and then yeah, your priority is to like make sure Lee Sin doesn't come in for a steal. But you like, if you overextend too far, then I don't know. He might be able to like sneak around the side and get in that way. Sieging, ward over this wall.
Sweet.
Start moving up as well. Like, pretty much they can't aggress onto you, and all you're doing is you're threatening him. Like, if you're moving up here, you don't have to do anything. You just like run at him and start like go hit move, like down to here. Because once that tower dies, you've got like a huge engage range behind the inhibitor and stuff, and it gives your team safety. Like, which makes it easy to get that turret. Only if there's a couple of them there. Like if there's like 5 of them, obviously don't like hit move into the hit move into 5 of them. But yeah. One other tip I'd have is like keep your camera on the action a bit more rather than on your own character.
Okay, sweet.
So you haven't got in close enough to Flayed until like 10 seconds into that fight. Yeah, I think when I'll have one last look at it because it's like the last bit of advice I'll end up giving. So who engages this? Okay, Riven flashes in. She stuffs up her stun, does she? But as soon as you see her going, like look how clumped they are. Excuse me. So move in with her. Flash, flay, all three of them, and box. That'd be the first move I'd do. Like flash, flay, box, because she's committed. Your team's like ready to collapse and stuff, and there's no way you'll lose this fight. Like you're so far ahead, you have Baron buff and everything.
Sweet.
They still stay around there. You just end up dodging the Oriole and Leona ult. This is pixelated as hell now, but yeah, even now, like just flash flaying and like catching as many people as you can. Also, now with the changes, you can like use exhaust quite offensively, just because it shreds armor.
Sweet.
I mean, you end up using it there. And yeah, like all in all, not a bad game played at all. I guess I threw a ton of information at you, and
yeah,
this is literally just going to be you recapping on this video like over and over. This will point out a lot of the mistakes that you'll probably be making in the majority of your games.
Yeah.
And even things that aren't exactly mistakes, but are just like tips in general, should be able to help you out. So hope it helps, and
yeah.
I'll end the video there. Thanks for all those that watched. Any questions about this game, like leave them in the comments below. Hit a like if you want it, and there'll be more content like this coming soon. Thanks, guys.